People who don't get buddy-buddy with your neighbors. Why? Unless my neighbors are really cool, and we have a good amount in common, I want to keep the relationship to just waves. How do you do's, and hey, your house is on fire. I'm here for pleasantries and emergencies only. I don't need to hang out with you. I am friendly with all my neighbors, but I am not trying to hang out with them. Edit. Chill lol. I don't have any cool neighbors I can relate to on a personal level other than the fact we live in the same area. As an introvert, my home is my refuge. If I were best buds with my neighbor, there would be no escape from constantly seeing them and feeling like I need to chat in order to not seem rude. And you can't say you're busy that day to avoid an outing they invite you to because they can see your car in the driveway from their living room. I was raised in an area where we had no neighbors. Now living in a neighborhood, it drives me crazy to be outside working in the yard with people on all sides. I miss privacy. What would your 15-year-old self think about the life you are living now? Glad that you are finally getting your shit together, but sad to hear you went another 15 years without finding your life partner. Would probs be jelly of my gaming setup too lol. An office job. Ha, loser. What happened to becoming rich plan? Wait, what is your 15-yo's business idea? I'd be shocked that I was even alive. You're still collecting Pokemon cards? Prove it, and I'd take back a card from childhood and a modern card to show him. Knowing me, I'd believe it after that. Surprised that I'm doing everything I thought I never could. Why are you not a doctor? Why are you an asshole? You hated school every single day of your life so far. Why the hell did you become a teacher? Wait, you've been in college for how long? What goofy nickname do you give your pets? I had a cat who, for reasons I cannot explain, I started to call Soldier Boy. When he did something bad, I would have to point at him and say, Yo! Herbert, Birdie, Bert, Bort, Bortus, Bortus McTortoise. He's a cat, not a turtle, by the way. My dogs are called Pablo and Pedro. Bad idea lol. So now they're basically both called Peblo, Padro. Too many. There are new names every day. He was small and his name is Oliver. No matter how big he gets, he will always be Smolliver. My special little boy. What's a harmless, non-serious secret you've kept forever? First marriage to my late wife. On the day of the wedding, the ring got stolen out of my car. I was freaking out. My two best men went into overdrive and took a picture I had of the ring and went to I don't know how many jewelry stores explaining what had happened and if they had a ring that was similar. They went to this really great jewelry maker, so said, I have something that is really close. Give me a bit and I can make it perfect. He worked his ass off and got it done with about an hour to spare, plus the managed to get my window fixed. The three of us are the only ones who know. I ended up using that jewelry maker for any jewelry I needed and well, I haven't stopped yet. He ended up telling my best men to not worry about the price and for me to come down after the honeymoon to work it out. I did and he gave it to me at the cost of the materials. He is a great guy. He retired during COVID. Should the government provide free education? Why? The education of the child, or the ignorance of the man? For one or the other I am obliged to pay. And I definitely prefer the former. Ever been to a place with no public education? Forget literacy rates and lack of math skills. Zero public education means zombie kids from poor families on the street at 8 or 9, huffing gasoline to feel warm. It's so sad. Yay, the government should provide free education. Once upon a time we believed that government was a vehicle for us to accomplish things for our society. No program has worked better than public education in that regard. None. Opposing education is not edgy or cool. It's stupid. Where I'm from, they do. And I see it as normal. If it wants an educated workforce and competitive homegrown R&D base which can generate WELAT even after immigration and population growth have slowed down, yes,